Hello! Happy September. Back to school week for me here, back to work week, but it's 1st of September at the Pampered Chef brings something really exciting. 1st of September brings for us this launch of our brand new autumn winter catalogue. I've got it for you, okay. Here it is, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I'm not going to open it, I'm not going to show you inside. If you want to have a look at it, the best thing to do is to get a glass of wine or a cup of tea, depending on the time, and have a sit down with it and have a browse through, because you're going to love some of the new products that have come in here. I have been through, I think, 8 or 9 new product launches in my 4 years at Pampered Chef, and hand on heart, this is the best set of new products that have come in. Whether you love our stoneware, we've got a fabby new piece of stoneware that I'm demonstrating at shows this month. A lovely round covered baker, a bit like the deep cover baker but smaller, fits inside most microwaves, and the recipe that we're doing at shows this month is a sun-dried tomato and chorizo risotto, all done in the microwave. So you know me, I'm sat on the sofa drinking my wine while the dinner's getting on in the microwave. Perfect recipe for me. I'm doing that at shows this month in October, so if you fancy that, give me a buzz and we can sort that out. The other sort of products we have a whole new range of white simple editions, beautiful plates and cups and things like that. We also have some other sort of smaller gadget tools sort of things. We've got 3 new pieces of bakeware. So those of you who like baking, and I know there are a lot of you out there, you will love these. I'm just going to show you one today. I'll try and pop a video up with a couple of others in the next week or so. My star product is definitely that round cover baker that I was telling you about, and I know my hosts are going to love getting that for free or for half price. But my second favourite product, and I'm not a huge baker, and I was quite excited by this because my friend in America already has one. I know she loves hers. You know when you do brownies, right, the best ones are the ones around the outside, aren't they? The ones that have got a little bit of a crunch on the outside, a bit of goo in the middle. Those are the best ones, whereas the ones in the middle of the tin are a little bit of a nightmare to get out because they all go a bit liquidy, a bit soggy. Well, Pampered Chef, you know us, there's a problem, we like to fix it. Okay, so what we've done is we've come up with our brownie pan. Okay, here it is. Check that out. Can you see? Yeah? There's our brownie pan. Now, the way this works is this. You make your brownie mix, just as normal. You're not going to get a new recipe or change anything to get your new normal brownie recipe. And then all you do is, rather than pouring it into one tin, is you pour it into the wells of this, okay? It's got 12 wells, it's non-stick, and I tell you something, this is the best non-stick I have ever seen, even better than the one on my mini muffin pan, because when I made some lemon, sort of drizzly yogurt cake things earlier this week for my team meeting, and do you know what I did? I turned it upside down and they all popped out. I thought, well, that's sufficient. Obviously I put a 5-year-old underneath to catch the cake crumbs, we don't want to waste anything. So as well as doing your brownies in it, I mentioned lemon cakes, a lot of my colleagues have been making individual Victoria sponges, which would be fantastic if you were doing a cream tea or something like that. I've also, and I did these yesterday, I'm very, very pleased with myself. And those of you who like my Facebook page, I'm going to put, this will be a photograph and recipe of the finished product. But I made these little phyllo tart shells. Can you see those? How clever am I? Basically just layered 4 layers of phyllo with a little bit of oil in between and baked them in the oven for 10 minutes. Crisp. Filled them with some cream, popped a bit of fruit on top. Looked like something you'd get on MasterChef. Oh, very, very pleased with myself. You can also do cornbread with that. I'm going to try and put a recipe up for cornbread on my Facebook page next week. You can also do deep pan pizzas with this, individual pizzas. They'd be brilliant for a children's party, wouldn't they? Quiche you could do, little square wells of quiche. I think, again, you know, I think they would look fantastic. I also love the idea of doing different types of chocolate brownies in there, and the recipe that comes with this, I think it's for Black Forest, something like that. It's got cherries in it and kirsch in it. You know me, if it's got booze in it, it's got to be great. Brownie pan, a few things with this. First off, if you fancy getting your hands on one and you're not coming to a show this month, just give me a bell. You can order one with me over the phone, it's not a problem. They're $18.50. You alternatively, if you are thinking about hosting a show, these are only 1,000 points. So seeing as my hosts, you know, typically get 2,000 to 3,000 points, you'll easily have enough to get that completely for free. How amazing is that? So that's what you could do. Alternatively, you can just look at my Facebook page and linger over the photographs of the lovely food that the Brownie Pan will produce. So my Facebook page is www.facebook.com/PChefJane.